The Wilderness Act, signed into law in 1964, created the National Wilderness Preservation System and recognized wilderness as an area where the earth and its community of life are untrammeled by man, where man himself is a visitor that does not remain. The wilderness system is comprised of lands designated by Congress to be protected and preserved in their natural condition without permanent improvements or habitation.
The Forest Service and National Park Service, Bureau of Land Management, and Fish and Wildlife Service, all four of those land management agencies have designated wilderness. They are managed a little bit different. The Forest Service, we use the Wilderness Act as our core document.
A lot of our watersheds are in wilderness areas, so it's a way to protect those. People use them for scientific research.
Wilderness rangers should be thought of as stewards of the land and ambassadors for preservation.
Within the 1.6 million acre Deschutes National Forest are 5 wilderness areas: Three Sisters, Mount Thielsen, Mount Jefferson, Mount Washington, and Diamond Peak Wilderness.
We spend 8 days in and have 6 days off, so generally 6 or 7 nights in the woods.
We stay out in the wilderness so we can get that contact time with visitors. Visitors see us, we have a presence in the wilderness, and we're there to help. We have a lot of knowledge, a lot of local knowledge that we like to share with others. We're there to make your experience a good one and to protect the wilderness.
We have a variety of tools and equipment that is necessary for our job. Any gas-powered motorized equipment is prohibited, so it's not uncommon for wilderness rangers to have 70-pound pack. There are a lot of wilderness rangers that utilize pack stock for carrying heavy, large materials into the backcountry, but generally it goes out on our backs.
We do a lot of drainage work to make sure that erosion isn't occurring. We also do a lot of log out so the trails are clear for visitors. If we weren't out, you would go to the wilderness and it would be messy. Like, we pack out pounds and pounds of garbage and bury tons of human waste. One thing we want to emphasize to visitors is just to plan ahead and prepare. It's really important to have extra food, water, a map. If anything comes up, you'll be prepared to take care of yourself. Always look at the trailhead board when you're heading out. We post important information there. In our wilderness, we require everyone to fill out a free self-issue wilderness permit. We use those to track data for search and rescue.
Every person that enjoys the outdoors should practice leave no trace principles. Humans place a variety of threats to wilderness character. A lot of these impacts are biophysical through trampling vegetation and campfire impacts and wood gathering impacts and the spread of non-native invasive species.
We do clean up the wilderness because we care about it and we care about these areas.
We ask visitors to bury their human waste in cat holes 6 to 8 inches deep and pack it out if you must. That's generally everything. So orange peels and apple cores and other biodegradable items are still considered litter. We ask a lot of visitors to travel and camp on durable surfaces. Primarily means to just keep an eye out for those riparian areas and for those really fragile environments in the wilderness, because all of these impacts eventually come together to start degrading that wilderness character, and that's what we try to manage. It's our responsibility to keep these environments intact for future generations, so we ask visitors to leave rocks and to leave plants and to let everyone enjoy them.
I think it is important to kind of look beyond yourself when you're out in the wilderness. Be a steward of the land. If you see garbage, pick it up. If you see someone doing something that you know they're not supposed to be doing, maybe mention it. The more wilderness stewards that we have out there, the better off we're going to be and the better off the wilderness is going to be as a whole.
Having respect for wildlife is everyone's responsibility. Henry David Thoreau said, "In wildness is the preservation of the world." Wilderness is a lot of people's passion, a lot of people's hobby, it's a lot of people's church.
Wilderness. Yours to enjoy, yours to protect.